Hello guys, and welcome back to another video here on my YouTube channel. Now today's video, it's my thoughts on Luton versus Chelsea. This is the second time now we have played Chelsea this season. We are at home, it's going to be a good one, and I have a strong feeling on what could happen potentially tomorrow. But before I start guys, can we please drop a like on the video? The more likes I get on these videos, the better the video does. It reaches out to a much wider audience, so please can we drop a like. Also let me know your score predictions and your starting 11s down in the comment section of the video. And yeah, here are my thoughts. So, we are on good form, aren't we? Back-to-back wins in the Premier League, performing really good throughout of this month. In fact, we're still in December. It feels like it's been a very long month. We've had lots of games. Christmas time, it's always a busy period, but we've all had a fantastic Christmas present in having 6 points around Christmas, haven't we? You know, Newcastle win at home with a clean sheet. How important was that? And then going against a relegation rivals, travelling up to Sheffield, play Sheffield United, and to come back from 2-1 down to then go on to win 3-2 in dramatic fashion with the 2 own goals was great to see. And the character, the team spirit, the togetherness, doing it for Tom Lockyer all came into play over the last 10 days or so. And it's been, you know, a mad couple of weeks, hasn't it? You know, we've gone through the emotions with what happened with Tom Lockyer to the back-to-back wins. It's been an absolute crazy ride, and it doesn't stop there. We play the final game of the month in December against a massive club in Chelsea. Now, the last time we played Chelsea was obviously in the Premier League, where we lost 3-0. Now, I felt in that game we gave Chelsea too much respect. I felt Raheem Sterling, you know, he was on it that day. You know, you knew he was on a mission. And he caused us all sorts of problems, and we just couldn't contain him. His dribbling ability, his overall quality just was too much to handle. But I also felt we just gave Chelsea too much respect. We didn't put pressure on their defensive line, and also I felt like we made too many individual errors that cost us. And maybe it was like, you know, start of the season nerves, I'm not too sure. But the Luton team then and the Luton team now are 2 completely different teams. We're now on it. I feel like certain players are now match sharpness, where back then they weren't. Players like Ross Barkley was nowhere near the level he was now, so he's going to be massively crucial in this game tomorrow. But yeah, we just wasn't on the same level. Chelsea were on a completely different wavelength, and since then Chelsea have had an awful season. It's been quite a shocking season, in fact. I thought they'd do a lot better, but I think Poch is going to take him a lot more time. It's such an awful atmosphere in that dressing room, I think. Maybe it's some bad eggs within it. Too many players getting signed, and the manager's not really too happy with that. You know, lots of mix of, you know, bad things are happening at Chelsea, and it doesn't look like it's going to get any good. I know they beat Crystal Palace midweek, and that was a good result for them. But it was actually a much needed result for them. But honestly, I think we can take Chelsea. On our current form, the way we've been performing, I think if we don't give them respect and we perform how we have been doing, especially against the big clubs at home, I think we will cause them problems. I think we will definitely perform better than what we did last time against them. And I think this will probably be the closest I think Luton can beat Chelsea in my lifetime. I honestly believe that. I just have strong confidence. You know, the spirit is there. We found out recently that Nakamba, he's done, I think, a knee tendon. So he's going to be out for about 6 to 8 weeks, potentially longer. But players like Lokonga have stepped up, you know, in the replacement of Nakamba. He's been performing extremely well. Chelsea, yeah, they could cut us open from the midfield. But last time, you know, out, they were causing us problems all down that right-hand side. And Giles started the game that day, and he wasn't good defensively at all. Raheem Sterling definitely was causing him a lot of problems. So, if we can stop the danger from the right-hand side, stop Raheem Sterling being able to do what he can do, I have, just strong confidence we can take Chelsea. We've proven it. We play our own game. We go physical. We target the set pieces. Chelsea have proven multiple times across the season that they can be beat. They can, cause an upset. So, yeah, I think we should have full confidence that we should get something at home. Now, I find that crazy in itself, having, you know, Luton can beat Chelsea, or Luton should definitely get something. I back it. I really do back it. We're on good form. Obviously, it's try not to get too ahead of ourselves. We still need to perform well. Even if we, you know, drop down a gear, Chelsea will still cause us problems. They've got players to cause us problems. I just don't think they're working well as a team, and obviously football is a team game, and if you do work well as a team, you win stuff. But I don't think Chelsea have been doing that recently, and well, I don't think they've been doing it too well recently. So there's no reason why we can't go and, you know, give them a good game of football. What's really positive was the likes of Morris, who's not been on great form, coming on and causing an impact, you know, like he did against Sheffield United last week. You know, he's impact from the cross, well, from both crosses in fact, against Sheffield United resulted in goals, which was fantastic for us. So it was nice for him to be able to come on and cause an impact, because in recent games he hasn't been able to do that. So he's, you know, he's put his name in for a shout to potentially start. But I still would go with the starting 11 that played against Sheffield United. I don't see why we should, you know, make any changes. I thought that was a good starting 11. I think it looked like gradually as the game went on, we needed to make substitutions a lot sooner, because if we don't, and you know, we're not on it, Chelsea will still take advantage. I still want to be very vocal on that, although I still think we can, you know, potentially beat them. Anything less than what we've been doing throughout the whole December, Chelsea will just simply take advantage. Even if it is a individual error or whatnot, they can still take full advantage. Their players are there. They're good players. They're just not doing it as a team. So yeah, those are my overall thoughts. What do I think my score prediction is going to be? I'm going to go with a 2-1 home win. I honestly back us to beat them. I really do, and it would cause absolute, you know, hell in the Chelsea fan base if Luton were able to win. Also, it puts us in a really good situation with 3 Premier League wins in a row. Puts us in really good confidence. It boosts us, and also it keeps us fighting down at the bottom of the Premier League table. So, and we close the gap on other teams, especially Nottingham Forest. I think that's a massive one. Crystal Palace, if they keep performing the way they're doing, then potentially I could see them sacking Roy Hodgson and bringing in Steve Cooper, because that's been highly, like, been on social media quite a lot about that. So I can see that happening. But you've still got Forest, you've still got the Palace in the conversation. Even Brentford is, you know, slowly going down there. But yeah, I still think Burnley and Sheffield United are down, if I'm being brutally honest with you. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section of the video. And yeah, I'll see you all in my match reaction after the game.